Well, been a while since I talked about this game. Ah, sweet, sweet nostalgia. Greetings fellow Vita fans, this is James with PS Vita at 2 AM coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. Getting a bit of deja vu now, aren't we? Yikes, been a while since I talked about this game as I alluded to at the beginning of the video. For those who have been with the channel a while, you probably remember me talking about a certain title called Project Sense. A cyberpunk ghost story, a game that many in the Vita community have been highly anticipating. It went through Kickstarters, then they tried to get a Western physical release, then they're going with an Asian version. A lot of things have happened, but I have an update for you all here. And it looks like there's quite a lot to tell you about, so let's just be on our way, shall we? Hashtag laryngitis. Alright, gotta get my vocal cords all ready. After an incredible successful Kickstarter campaign which exceeded its set goal of $10,000 by sixfold, Sense will now have additional features such as localization in Japanese, Spanish, and Russian, voice acting, 2 bonus chapters that will be available as a free post-launch DLC. A demo version of Sense is already available on Steam for anyone wanting to try the game out before its release. Remember that, everyone. About Project Sense, a cyberpunk ghost story. It's a 2.5D game inspired by Clock Tower and Fatal Frame, with careful attention to pacing, atmosphere, and storytelling. Sense hopes to return the horror genre to its roots, celebrating the slow, fearful creep of dread instead of relying on over-the-top action and jump scares. Thank goodness. I really miss those old survival horror games. The ghosts, as glitches on our reality, act as a spiritual and paranormal threats, not monsters to be killed. The horror of our story comes from atmosphere and storytelling, not loud sounds and artificial effects. In 2083 Neo Hong Kong, a young woman named Mei Lin Mak is dragged into a maelstrom of supernatural horror. As she peers deeper into the century-old mystery, Mei will be forced to question her perception of reality and her trust of her cybernetic eyes. We're going Terminator on this thing now, aren't we? Under the neon lights of a cyberpunk dystopia, the ruins of Chongqing apartments hides a bloody mystery. Well, this is survival horror after all, illuminated by both the traditions of Chinese folklore and the innovation of the industrial future. If there is any hope of escaping the nightmare, Mei Lin must explore this complex, piercing together the stories of 14 lost souls and discover the truth of her own family curse. Whoa guys, this is getting kind of freaky. The game utilizes a hand-painted 2.5D style for its art, which contains the benefits of 3D, such as shifting perspective with the intricate color style of 2D illustration. And now we have a selling point of the game, I'm sure. Sense also happily embraces eroticism and fan service in its art, which can especially be seen in character design. Yep, I pretty much would say these characters are well endowed. However, this embrace does not detract from its roots in the horror genre. Ghastly spirits, ghosts, and deformed creatures of all types can be found lurking in the shadows. The game's locations are heavily influenced by futuristic environments, drawing inspiration from the architecture of Asian cities and buildings. The aesthetics consist of bright, colorful neon lights, a stark contrast to the dark, brooding streets and back alleys of the dystopia that the protagonist finds herself in. Well, I certainly wouldn't want to be her. Okay, now, we're almost done with this incredibly long description, because as of right now, we're covering the soundtrack. The immersive, atmospheric, and brooding soundtrack of Sense is composed by Andy Han. That sounds like a name I'd like to say 3 times fast, but won't. A composer with significant experience in games and the co-composer of the famed visual novel Katawa Shoujo, which influences John Carpenter, Vangelis, something like that, and traditional Chinese opera. The synthesizer meets Eastern sound provides a lasting and memorable auditory experience. The music isn't just tacked on, it's an essential sensory element, accompanying the journey through neon Hong Kong's moody, neon-filled streets, and wherever else it may go. Got kind of whimsical there at the end. Whew! Alright. I think we all need to take a breather after that one, don't we? Feel good? Cool. Now we come to the big news part of this video. Project Sense, a cyberpunk ghost story, is going to be launching on the PlayStation Vita in the year 2020. Originally, it was supposed to come out in 2019, but it got pushed back, and they're really working hard on the Vita port from what I hear. Can you believe it, everyone? Another PlayStation Vita game in the year 2020. Makes me wonder how long we're going to be receiving games. Doesn't seem like it's going to stop anytime soon, that's for sure. And the absolute best part of it is, it hasn't been canceled. It's still coming everything, and they are making sure to create it as much of an engaging experience as possible. Be still my beating heart. Alright, my Vita Islanders, for those who already know about this game, just wanted to give this quick update, and for those who maybe haven't heard about this game, I just wanted to create awareness, I guess. And give me all of your feedback down in the comments below. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. The following video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people, including Reiko Star, Mango Man, Phantom XRS, BMF, Hero Acer, Rodrigo Vera, Sculpture Tugel TCG, Saul Ramirez, Ruben Gutierrez, Adam Sondi, Aaron Swanson, Adam Thury, Dennis R. Huggins Jr., Joshua Williams, Kyle Brooks, Mario Cruz, Kevin Enright, E-Rock, Richard Cruz, Jared Haddo, and JR. If you yourself would be interested in supporting the channel, check the links down in the description below. I have many ways for you to do so down there. The year 2020. It just can't get here soon enough now, can it? Actually, with the rate time's been going as of late, it'll probably be here tomorrow. Better ready myself for that midlife crisis that's about to come on.